Hi, I'm Peter. I'm the Marketing and Events Intern for Cornwall Museum's partnership. Voting for Cornish Object of the Year 2019 closes at midnight on Tuesday the 12th of February. Click the link in the description to vote for your favourite. In my last vlog, I visit the old Guildhall and Gaol in East Looe.
Hello and welcome. My name is Tony Greenbank. I'm a volunteer here at the old Guildhall Museum and Gaol in East Looe. Our museum is housed in probably one of the oldest, if not the oldest, building in Looe. Downstairs it was built in 1450 as the Guildhall for Looe business people. This top floor that we're in now is dating from 1587 during the reign of Elizabeth I, and she allowed the good men of Looe, the business people of Looe, to act as magistrates. So you can tell behind me, you've got the layout really of a magistrate's court. The museum itself houses a wide-ranging collection of artefacts, a lot of donations from the local residents, probably stretching back to the early 19th century, some of them. The object that we have nominated in the category of Cornwall Object of the Year Award 2019 is this one here. It's the one-handed clock from St Mary's Church in East Looe. It's quite a rare object, dating from 1737, made of copper. It's 60 centimetres in length, 5 centimetres wide, so it gives you some indication of the circumference of the church clock itself. So in case some of you are wondering why we have just got the one-handed clock hand and not the full clock mechanism, well, I wish I knew the answer. We have been making appeals, asking people, and no one seems to know why the original clock and the mechanism was not put back. My own belief is it was probably too badly damaged and was sold or disposed of in some way, and that's why now there is a replica on the church tower. But fortunately the one-handed clock remains to provide evidence of its existence. We believe that this object reflects a good deal about its connection with Cornwall, not least the fact that it was paid for by money from the Trelawney family, who we could argue are, some people call them the Cornish royal family. We're grateful obviously for them. It's made by John Belling, a Cornish clockmaker. And thirdly, we think anyway, says something about the Cornish attitude to time. There's no minute hand. It's only one or two clocks like this that had a single hand. So it tells us that people, particularly in 1737, were not too concerned with specific time. Is it 1 o'clock? Is it 3 o'clock? It's neither there. Let's do it directly, that type of thing. But I think there's a further interest about the object concerning John Belling, because John Belling lived in Bodmin. The family then later moved to Middlesex, and they stopped making clocks. They went into the domestic market, making objects to make household living easier. The Baby Belling cooker was one of their best sellers. So this object, made by a John Belling in the 18th century, gave its name to a cooker in the 20th or 21st centuries. They're still making them. So it just straddles the 18th century with the 21st century, which we think is quite an interesting idea. So if you feel like we feel that this object is worthy of consideration because of its Cornish links and its rarity value, its interest, then we would love you if you went to Cornwall Museum's partnership and voted for our one-handed clock hand.